So hello. Well, Jimmy's looking out there because he's thinking there's somebody's coming in through that way, and they're not. In actual fact, they're coming might well be through that way because we've got some guests in coming soon, isn't it, Jimbers? But today I'd like to take a look at this manual which I've got with my bicycle. It's a good book actually, but it's lacking. I'm not complaining because it's not that bad. It's a user manual, and it's for my current electric bike, which I've got a review of, you know, and well, there's a whole load of small print there. You know what you shouldn't do, because things can, like you said, Al. Yeah, the batteries can go up in flames, mate. It's very true, and that worries me a bit because I keep it in my woodshed. So talk about kindling to tinder to kindling to blinking burning. Oh well. But no, that's the one I've got. This is the one I've got. It's a lovely bike actually. I've managed to reinforce certain things. And hang on, it's got a low power mode warning. Oh, that's funny. And well, I took the saddle because the bike I've got, this one, it's actually a lady's bike, and the saddle's very small because ladies have small torsos. And mine's a big fat dupe, you know, as they say in Polish, and so I took the saddle off the crashed bike that I've got and put that one on this one. So I've got a bigger saddle now, which is all good, and so it's working. I'm modifying it. Plus the fact the original bike I had a sprung saddle, so it's much more comfortable when you hit the bumps. And so far so good. With the potholes, no, nothing's happened. Nothing's bad. That's just the instructions how to charge it. This is a fiddly little sod to get off. I tell you, yeah, I can't hardly see anything nowadays. My eyes are pretty blind. I can't get that cover off. But you can't leave it off because obviously it would allow water into the electrics if you were in wet weather situation sort of thing. But this is a bit vague. This is the bit I'm talking about. It's a bit vague because there are lots of settings on this controller that you're not taught about here. I mean, it's hardly a full thing, is it? Power it on. Another thing they don't tell you is that to get that to work, you have to press a button underneath the bike, which is on the actual battery itself, to actually power that on if you left it for any length of time. And nothing's mentioned in the manual, so it's a little bit slack. It's a little bit slack. Having said that, the bike's made in China, and I'm delighted to have the book in English because were it in Chinese, I mean that would be fun, wouldn't it? Especially for me, who doesn't speak a word of anything. But there are all sorts of problem solvers here, which is good. But the trouble is, they usually say, "Well, just change the whole bike," sort of thing. You know, battery doesn't work, buy a new bike. I'm joking, but it is. They're great bikes. I can highly recommend the GoGo Best version of these bikes. Well, it is a GoGo Best bicycle. Mine doesn't have disc brakes. Mine has the normal Quatski, you know, the original sort of brakes that you find on bikes. I'm thinking of changing my pedals actually from these rather elegant ladies chrome ones to the ones that I've got from the old bike that was crashed, because they actually fold up because it was a folding bike, so that would be handy if I ever wanted to take it in the car to service it or something. And well, there's your GoGo Best information. And there's your Jimmy. So the range is rather smart in actual fact. The Bezier brand collection. So there you go. There's the contents, and some of these bikes are awesome. There's one that I saw on the internet the other day. It's called the GoGo Best GF750. It's got 2,000 watt motors on it, and I mean that thing can rip 50 kilometers an hour, no problem at all. You know, some of these bikes are very powerful. Mine's not. Mine's a 36 volt, and it's you have to pedal it when you're going uphill, otherwise you don't want to get anywhere. You ain't going nowhere, man. But some of these bikes are really powerful. The GF 750, I think it's called. I don't know if it's in here. It might be. Who knows what's going on? But Some of them are, the GF750 has a sort of double saddle and pegs for passengers, so you can actually put 2 people on it. I mean, it's fast becoming the new sort of fat wheel motorcycle, and I'm really happy with that, to be honest with you. I think there's a lot of leeway for electricity, cars, bikes, everything. I think it's the future, really. Really, really cool to know that I'm alive whilst this transition is happening. At least I hope I'm still alive tomorrow. There's scooters as well, lovely. I like them a lot. Yeah, that's another scooter there. I wouldn't want one of them. I must say, I'm not that balanced, you know. To sort of put it straight into the hedge, sort of thing. Well, you know, I can imagine the police report. You know, he wobbled and then he fell. But some of these bikes are awesome. I mean, that's 1,000 watt. That's a 1,000 watt bike. And as I say, the GF750 is a 2,000 sort of two. It's got 2 of those, so it can really move. You know, there's a review of it on the internet. That I'll probably leave a link in the description box below to it. These have never interested me. I imagine the kids would love them because you can just sort of hop onto it and off you go. But these are the GoGo Best bikes, and they're awesome. I love them. I mean, if I had the money, I'd buy them all. I really would. I'd have one for every day of the week. But wonderful, wonderful things to have. This is the one that I had, which was crashed. Well, I didn't crash it. I was forced to crash. It was a forced landing. But now these little scooters, although I can see the fun in them, they don't appeal to me. I must say, a fat man like me. Talk about fat man on a little scooter. Not really, no. But the 750 is not in here. But I'll leave a link to a brilliant review of it in the box of descriptions below, because I think these are the future. These bikes, I think they're wonderful. I like it a lot. And well, the one I've got, as I say, is although it's very sort of fragile compared to the original GF350 that I had, the orange one. I like it. It's a good bike. It's light, and were it to break down, of course, I could actually pedal the damn thing home. Whereas with my original 350, it was so hefty, there's not a chance. You'd never get that thing back. You're joking. Look at it. It weighs a ton. It weighed a ton. It did. It was hard enough getting it out of the woodshed, you know, where I keep it. It's in there now, and unfortunately it crashed and looking very forlorn. But I'm using bits off it. I stole the saddle, as I said, and put it on the new one. And I'm going to be using, I think I'll try and get a friend of mine who's a very clever and adept fellow to take the 1,000 watt motor off this one and adapt it to that one. So oh my God, you talk about grease lightning. It would be like the, you know, 24 gigawatts. You know, in the old Back to the Future, I'd be breaking the light speed record, I imagine, on a frame that size with a 1,000 watt motor in it. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted. Thanks ever so much for watching. There's Jimmy, who I've put to sleep again. All the very best wishes. Cheers.